And we couldn't have asked for better weather for today's game between the Florida State Seminoles and the Michigan State Spartans. We're delighted to bring you the national championship game. This is it, folks. The college football season's come down to this one final game. Here come the Spartans. Kirk, how do you see this one? This really looks like a deadlock. This could go to either team.
Florida State has been a little suspect at times this year against the run, and the challenge for them will be to slow down this running attack and this running back. And I'm going to tell you something. I don't think they have the personnel to do it.
Let's join the captains and the referee at midfield for the coin toss, brought to you by Coke. Michigan State has been waiting all week for this one. Get ready, folks. The opening kickoff is finally here. He sends it off. Dotson has it at the 5. Now let's see what kind of success this offense can have as they come out onto the field for the first time today. They'll start this drive at the 21. Jordan tackles him at the 24. Just about 3 yards there. From their own 24-yard line, it's 2nd and 7. Corbin lines up as a single back. He's looking to pass. Looks. He's going to take off. Across midfield. And they finally push him out at the 37-yard line. What a run by the quarterback.
Well, this guy is dangerous. He can hurt you by running or throwing. There you can see how talented he is as a runner. The play breaks down. He didn't panic or get flustered. He just tucks it in and picks up a nice gain.
And don't forget the downfield blocking. It was sensational.
He spins. Kimbrough with a takedown at the 17-yard line. And he has a huge gain.
Yeah, I like the decision-making ability of this quarterback. He looks and looks. He sees nothing. He didn't get rattled. He sees some green in front of him, and he takes off. Ends up with a great run.
Travis drops back, and they try to set up a screen. Catches it. A nice-looking play that time.
Well, the defense was blitzing here, and again, great recognition by the quarterback to find a hot receiver.
First down and goal to go. We'll see what they can do in the red zone. Travis hands it off straight ahead. Spins upfield. Tackle made at the 7. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And they're only 7 yards away from the end zone. Florida State lines up in a shotgun set. Rolling out to the right side. Surveys the field. He's taken off. Touchdown, FSU! And really a nice run there by that quarterback.
Well, great decision by the quarterback, reading the defense, and as soon as he saw the open field, he cut it upfield and scored the touchdown.
And they're lining up for the PAT. And he missed it. He missed the extra point. Number 21 is lined up to kick this one off. And it's a short kickoff. Walker takes it to 21. So now we'll get to see the offense come out of the field for their first drive of this game. The player to watch today is on the defensive side of the ball, lining up at cornerback.
Yep. When this kid steps up, this defense plays a lot better. He does a good job of locking down receivers and taking away one side of the field. Kirk, I know you like this kid. How do you think he'll play?
Hard to say, Coach. He's going up against some great receivers today. We'll keep an eye on him as the game plays out.
Michigan State has been explosive on offense this year.
They're in the top 10 in the nation in yards per game right now. That's not bad.
There hasn't been a defense that's been able to slow them down all year, and it shows because those are some impressive numbers.
There's not too much the quarterback can do there.
Yeah, the protection broke down. The defense was in the backfield in a hurry, and they brought the quarterback down. Nice play.
The Spartans line up with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. Looking, he lets it go. It's hit. This one will fall incomplete.
Wow, that would have been a huge pick. Coach, didn't you say something about big plays in this game?
You're absolutely right, my friend. The team who makes most of their chances for the big plays will win this game and be known as, you got it, the best in the country, sweetheart.
Dotson will be the return man. Punts the ball away. Dotson fields it at the 30. And we see this offense again after what you, Kirk, called a very physical touchdown drive.
Well, I say that, Brad, because the big hog mollies up front were able to create holes for the running game, and it helped them get the score. Let's see if they can do it again.
Corbin on the give. And they got him for a loss. Just nowhere for the ball carrier to go as the linebacker met him in the backfield.
Boy, what great player recognition by this linebacker. He saw the run was coming, and he just shot through the gap and made a great tackle.
The Seminoles are lining up with 3 receivers. Rolls right. He's looking. There he goes. So that one goes for a decent gain. And, guys, his running ability sure makes him hard to stop.
No doubt about it, Brad. Whenever you have a fast quarterback like this guy, it just adds another element to your offense.
They come out with 3 wide receivers. Travis steps back to pass. Rolls to the right. Travis throws. It's complete. Brought down at the 45-yard line.
That's a first down right there.
Yeah, if I was a defense, I think I would man up on these guys next time.
Yeah, this quarterback is very good at recognizing zone coverage and then finding the open receiver.
The Noles set up in the gun. Travis set to go to the air. He rolls out to the right. Travis lets it go. Intercepted. The linebacker comes down with the INT.
Let me say one thing. That was a tough catch. Even for a receiver, that would have been a tough catch to make.
They'll start at the 36. Thorne drops the throw. He steps up. He looks. Throws back across field. He's hit and taken down. He caught it, but the reward was minimal.
I don't know, Brad. I don't know what the quarterback saw, but hey, at least it wasn't a sack or an interception.
It's 2nd down and 8. Ball on the 38. The Spartans line up with 3 wide. And he's got him on a streak.
I'll tell you, this receiver showed really good hands on that play.
This kid is always calling for the ball, and if he keeps making plays like that, he'll continue to get the ball.
Both teams getting closer to the championship as we wrap up the first quarter. The score, Florida State 6, Michigan State nothing. First down. They come out with 3 wide receivers. Nice play fake. Lobs it down the middle. They'll bring him down at the 40. And he showed nice touch there on that pass. Here's a look at the offensive production statistics brought to you by Coca-Cola. The Spartans come out in the shotgun. Thorne drops back on first down. Wants to go long and does. Incomplete pass. He was facing a man rush when he threw that ball into the end zone.
They came after him, sweetheart. Big time.
They line up at the 40. It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Back to pass. In as he throws. Incomplete pass. Number 8 was the intended target. That'll bring up 3rd down from the 40-yard line. We've got 3rd and 10. Thorne has 5 receivers lined up here. Thorne back to throw. Looks. He wants it all going long. And they couldn't hook up on that one.
Can you blame the receiver for dropping that ball?
Nah, but you can blame the quarterback for putting in a spot for him to get hit like that.
On the stat sheet, that'll be a drop, but there should be an asterisk next to that one because he took a pretty big hit.
4th down, and the offense is still on the field. Michigan State comes out in the shotgun. Looks to pass. Stepping up, looking, throws. Another catch. He's taken down at the 34-yard line. And the D answered the call there.
And this is huge for them. It's setting up the stage for their offense to take the field and make some big-time plays.
It's 1st down. Ace backfield. They go with the run. Brown brings him down at the 40. Corbin gets 6 yards on the play, so that'll make it second down. Second down. Florida State lines up in a shotgun set. Looks. He's rolling right. He's taken off. He's pushed out of bounds at the 45. So that one goes for a decent gain. And, guys, his running ability sure makes him hard to stop.
No doubt about it, Brad. Whenever you have a fast quarterback like this guy, it just adds another element to your offense.
The defense sets up with 5 defensive linemen. Over the middle. And he's taken down at the 23-yard line. A nice completion to the tight end.
A good play here. And the thing that I notice is that he provides a nice big target out there for the quarterback.
Ace backfield. Here's a counter play. He's taken down at the 16-yard line. Corbin gains 7 yards on that play. And since we're in the red zone, let's have a look at the numbers. Brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. Another trip to the red zone. Last time, it resulted in a touchdown. He looks. Goes to the end zone. That's incomplete. He let that one go before the defense got to him, and it fell incomplete.
Well, sometimes if you can safely get rid of the ball, it's your best option.
They line up at the 16. Here's a 3rd and 3. 3rd and short, and they'll throw for it. He's rolling left. Looks. He's going to take off. And they push him out at the 13. 3 yards there on the quarterback keeper. Formation here. Again, he'll get the call. And he's tackled at the 4. They move the sticks after another first down.
Impressive drive by this offense so far. I really like what they're doing by keeping this defense on their heels and moving the ball downfield.
They've got about 100 tight ends in there for this goal line play. The defender had his hands on it, but it's incomplete.
The one thing you can't afford to do, and not just in the national championship game, but in any game, is turn the ball over early in the game. And we almost saw it happen right there. You got to be smarter with your throws.
They're packed in tight on the line. He's in trouble. It's on the ground. They'll drop him for a loss. Boy, they got lucky on that one.
Now the quarterback has to do a better job of holding on to the football. That could have been costly.
So the offense will look to the end zone here. It's 3rd and goal from the 9. Travis lines up in the shotgun. Drives back to pass. Over the middle. And he's got the touchdown. So the fullback gets involved in the passing game with a touchdown catch.
I had a chance to talk to this guy before the game. He said he's been working a lot on one-on-one drills with the wide receivers to try to improve his hand. Guess what? There's a better payoff than making a catch like that and finding the end zone.
And the extra point is no good. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. And this one's a short kick. Reed fields it at the 18. The offense saw their last drive end on 4th down. Will we see a similar result this time? The offense will take over at the 28. Walker is the single setback. Counter play. And he's taken down at the 28-yard line. Not much for the runner as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. From their own 28-yard line. It's 2nd down. Here's the give. Johnson hits him in the backfield.
They sure shut down the halfback on that play.
Boy, they were in the backfield in a hurry. The back just had no space to run the football.
You can feel it in the air tonight as we're only 1/2 away from crowning the national champions. Our halftime score, Florida State 12, Michigan State nothing. Florida State is set to kick this ball off to start the second half. Kicks off. Walker takes it at the 12. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. The offense will start at the 27. The Spartans come out showing 3 wide. Little handoff. And they make the stop at the 28. Pickup of a yard for the tailback. 2nd down and 9 to go. Michigan State comes out in the shotgun. Looks to pass. Steps up, looks, wants to throw outside. And that one's incomplete. Reed was the intended receiver on the play, so that'll make it 3rd down. They line up at the 28. 3rd down. Thorne drops back. Rolling out to the right side. Throw. He snags it. They'll get a good chunk of yards on that play, but they're still looking at 4th down.
Maybe that will perk these guys up a bit and get them going on the next drive.
Number 99 to punt. He gets it away. Dotson fields it at the 26. He just got shut down on the punt return.
Yeah, in situations like that, Brad, it's probably best if you just call for a fair catch.
1st down, 10 to go. Looks like someone got a head start on the line. He got confused on the snap count.
Yeah, but that's just lack of concentration.
1st down and 15 to go. Ball on the 24-yard line. 1st down, look at the throw. Looking, Travis passes. It's deflected.
Dangerous, dangerous throw there.
Give credit to the defense. They did a good job out there. This quarterback thought his man would be open, and boy, he was wrong.
He looks, rolls right, rifles it right. Someone got a hand on it. Helton was the intended target on the play, so that'll make it 3rd down. From their own 24-yard line. 3rd down. Travis back in the gun. Travis steps back to pass. Rolls to the right. He flings it right. They can't connect. Incomplete. Not a good series there throwing the ball. 3 and out, and they were all incompletions. It's 4th down, and they're going to try to go for it. Florida State lines up for the shotgun set. Looking. He rolls out to the right. Lets it fly. Wilson can't bring it in. Should they have played that a little more conservatively and punted that one away?
Yes, they should have. Now the other team gets the ball in great field position.
The Spartans line up with a single set backfield. Walker, the ball carrier. And down he goes at the 21-yard line. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Ball on the 21-yard line. Thorne lines up with 5 wide out. Throws it out there. Complete. He gets hit out of bounds at the 15. 5, maybe 6 on that screen pass. 3rd down. Thorne is back in the gun. He rolls left. Lays one out there to the end zone.
Not a pretty pass right there.
No, it wasn't, Kirk. That was not a good pass at all. But hey, in his defense, he had to get it off to avoid the sack.
They'll call on the field goal unit here. The kick is up. And it is good. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He kicks it off. Dotson takes it at the 4. Spin move. A confident defense heads out onto the field after stopping this offense On a 4th down attempt the last time they were on the field.
And the last thing you want to do is to come out and do nothing again and give them even more confidence.
Corbin on the run. And they push him out at the 28-yard line. That's a good 9-yard gain. 2nd and short. Ball on the 28-yard line. Florida State sets up in the eye. Corbin gets the call again. A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed it.
It's 3rd down. Option left side. Laterals back. Fumbles the ball. And the defense is on it. And they couldn't have asked for a better time for the turnover, right, Herbie?
Well, I'm sure they could have used a couple of these earlier in the game, but better late than never.
They'll take over at the 21-yard line. Michigan State comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. He tries a stiff arm. Deloach with the tackle at the 16-yard line. The halfback gets the call and picks up 5. Now look at our Old Spice red zone numbers. Red zone, when performance matters the most. The kicker got them points on their last red zone visit. Let's see if the offense can get points this time. Thorne back to throw. Throws a lob pass out to the right. He snags it. Tackle made at the 1-yard line. Good gain on the pass to the running back.
This young man is becoming more and more a part of this passing game. He does a great job of making guys miss after the catch.
They'll go with the run once again. The halfback ran it in for the touchdown.
I'd give this guy the ball every time there's a short yardage situation. He's money.
You mean he's an ATM, automatic touchdown machine? Where do you come up with these? They just come to me.
And he adds the extra point. And now let's take a look at the drive summary brought to you by Pontiac. Michigan State ready to kick this one off. Johnson and Corbin set to return. He sends it off. Corbin takes it at the 8. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. The Knowles set up in the gun. They'll throw on 1st down. Rolling out to the left side. And now he's going to run. The 50. That run put him over 100 yards on the day.
This quarterback is tough to contain. He can beat you with his legs or his arm.
1st down. And he hits him hard at the 43-yard line. That was well defended by this defense.
Hey, that linebacker made a nice play. But what about all those big guys up front on the defensive line? They're good too, boy.
Well, they created the play this time, Coach. The offensive line is so concerned with their penetrating abilities that these linebackers are able to roam free and make plays like that.
He's pushed out of bounds at the 34. About 9 yards there on the quarterback scramble. They line up at the 34. It's 3rd down. Travis still has it. He rolls out to the left, looking, and now he's going to improvise. And they make the stop at the 25. Our national championship game is 1 quarter away from naming the #1 team in the country. Our score, Florida State 12, Michigan State 10. We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. The Knowles line up with a single set back to it. Travis still has it. He's rolling right. They'll sack him at the 34-yard line.
The protection just broke down there.
I'll tell you, though, Kirk, it's hard to keep this end away from the quarterback.
Well, they're going to have to. Otherwise, this quarterback's going to get drilled out there.
Florida State lines up with 3 receivers. He airs it out. And got him! Touchdown, Seminole.
I tell you, the way that play was designed, Scooter, I think you and I might have been able to turn on the Jets there. That was a great play.
Easy, big guy. They'd have to treat both of us afterwards.
splits the uprights with the extra point. So under 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, and the score is Florida State 19, Michigan State 10. Florida State to kick. And it's a short kickoff. Reed takes it at the 16. They did a great job on their last drive, moving the ball down the field for a touchdown. Let's see if they can duplicate that on this drive. Here's the offensive production statistics, sponsored by Coca-Cola. Michigan State comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. He looks to throw on first down. He throws. And that one's fallen incomplete. Poor pass, and his tight end couldn't reach it. They line up at the 33. It's second down. Thorne lines up in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Gets rid of it quickly. He's tackled at the 36-yard line. Thorne gets him about 3 yards with a completion. It's 3rd and 7. Ball on the 36-yard line. Thorne off the fake, looking deep to the right. It falls incomplete.
You almost had him there, Coach.
Yeah, well, guess what? It doesn't count if you almost threw a good pass. Almost doesn't count.
Sounds like a head coach talking.
Yeah.
3 wideouts here. Thorne drops back to pass. He throws it, catches it, and he's taken down at midfield.
They're staying alive, Kirk.
Yep, but barely. That was a clutch play on fourth down. But they are still down a couple of scores, and it's going to take some work for this team to get back into this game.
That's incomplete. The wide receiver couldn't catch up to that ball.
And you know what? No one could have caught up to that one. He just misfired it.
It's second down and 10 to go. They line up at the 50. The Spartans set up in the gun. Thorne drops back. He steps up, looks, throws it. Incomplete pass. Number 8 was the intended target, so that'll make it 3rd down. 3rd down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 50. The Spartans have 5 receivers on this play. Thorne drops to throw. Looks. He goes downtown. Incomplete. Almost picked off.
Now that's the way to get in there and break up a pass.
And more importantly, Coach, brings up a 4th down situation.
It's 4th down, and they're going to try to go for it. Michigan State comes to the line with 3 wide. They need this pass. Surveys the field. He'll dump it short. They can't connect. Incomplete. Not much of a chance on that one.
Well, they had to go for it. We're at a point where there's not much time left, and you got to put it all on the line.
First down. The Knowles line up with a single set backfield. Travis hands off with the spin, and now he's got room to run to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown. That could be the ball game, folks.
Not so fast, my friend. They're in a lot of trouble. They need 2 scores and need them fast. But I've seen crazier things happen in college football.
Now they'll try to tack on the extra point. Florida State to kick this one off. And this one's a short kick. Reed takes it to 12. Juku. A confident defense heads out onto the field after stopping this offense on a 4th down attempt the last time they were on the field.
And the last thing you want to do is to come out and do nothing again and give them even more confidence.
The Spartans set up in the gun. Drops back to pass. Over the middle. And it falls incomplete. Bad pass. He missed a guy who was all alone.
Man, is that hurt. They drew up a great play, but failed to execute.
Michigan State in a 5-wide set. Looking to throw. Steps up. He's looking. Here's the long ball, left side. It's deflected. Now, who's the penalty going to be called on here?
They They got the pass interference right, but I think they missed the holding call back at the line of scrimmage.
I didn't see it, Coach, but these refs are calling a pretty good game up to this point, so I'll give them the benefit of the doubt.
Going with the shotgun here. Thorne drops back, stepping up, floats this one right side. That's incomplete. Almost a nice catch by the tight end.
And let me tell you something. We saw them run this play in practice, and I guarantee you, he didn't have a guy in his face like he did right here.
Thorne comes to the line with 3 wide. Thorne steps back to pass. He's looking for his man. The ball is tipped. Incomplete. And again, he can't find his man. He's still looking to complete his first pass in this drive. From their own 40-yard line. 3rd down. Thorne is back in the gun. Thorne back to throw. Looking. Caught a one-hander. McRae brings him down at midfield. Wow, how about that 3rd down conversion?
Boy, what a play here, guys. I'm really impressed with the poise of this young quarterback. He was very cool and collected out there on that 3rd and long play.
Back to pass. He delivers. Brings it in with one hand. The receiver found the hole in the zone and turned it into a 1st down.
No matter what type of defensive coverage you have, there are always going to be holes. The best thing you can do is make those holes small so the quarterback can't get the ball in there.
First down, look at the throw. Surveys the field, and they couldn't hook up on that one. Number 8 was the intended receiver on the play, so that'll make it 2nd down. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line. Thorne lines up in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. He steps up, looks, throws this one out to the left. Reed was the intended receiver on that pass. That'll make it 3rd down. The defense will try to stop this 3rd down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. Michigan State comes out in the shotgun. He's under pressure, lets it fly. Off his hands and incomplete. What a close call for this defense.
You're absolutely right. You're not going to see him drop the ball like that too often. What a break for the defense.
Here we go. He steps up. He's looking. He passes it. Complete. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Michigan State will have 1 timeout remaining. And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. Thorne has 5 receivers lined up here. He's looking to pass. Steps up. He throws it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Spartan. And so he found his receiver for the score.
The closer you get to the end zone, the more difficult it becomes to throw the football because the field becomes much smaller to work with. They did a very nice job there to come up with the touchdown.
Thorne drops back to pass. Flips it. And they get the 2. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive symbol. Well, not much of a choice here. They need to go for the onside kick. Here it goes. It's not quite over yet, but that might have been their last shot at winning this thing.
Yeah, you're right, Brad. But don't think this coach isn't sweating it out over there. These 2 teams have been neck to neck the entire game.
They'll get the ball here at the 50-yard line. Corbin, left side. To the 20, to the 10, and he's got the touchdown.
Well, that just about really sealed the deal.
Yeah, but the score at the end of this day doesn't show how close this game really was. It was a hard-fought battle down to the very finish.
And he hits the PAT. So we're down to just a few seconds remaining here in the ball game. And our score, Florida State 32, Michigan State 18. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Short kick. He didn't get a hold of that one. Reed takes it to 21. He jukes. They did a great job on their last drive, moving the ball down the field for a touchdown. Let's see if they can duplicate that on this drive. This drive will start at the 29-yard line. Ford drops the throw. Jackson will make the sack.
He was all over that play, Kirk.
That gave him 5 sacks on the season, Coach. So he's been all over plays like that all season.
Michigan State comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Throws it deep downfield. They can't connect, incomplete. Oh my, he missed a wide open man.
Oh my gosh, guys, unbelievable. He doesn't miss many open guys like that.
Michigan State goes with the ace set here. Thorne, back to pass, steps up in the pocket. Thorne is sacked. The Spartans call for a timeout, and that was their last timeout. So they're going to go for it here. Looks like they're going to make them nickel and dime them. Back to pass. He lets it go. Incomplete pass. And they're going to have to give the ball back after going for it on 4th and long.
Not much you can do there. You got to go for it and give yourselves a chance.
They'll set up shop at the 22. Florida State comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Travis hands it left. He's taken down at the 21. So after another exciting year of college football, we can finally name our national champion. Your thoughts on the game, guys?
Florida State is on cloud 9 right now, and they should be. Everything you do all the year pays off when you get a hold of that trophy. And more importantly, being the only team who can be called #1. What a great year of college football. I can't wait for next year.